This episode covers our partly rolling journey from Dublin to Carlingford, south of the border to Northern Ireland. The weather was calm at the beginning, but soon changed and we had constant waves from the western side. This is a video of my series Adventures with my Trawler Yacht Whitehorse at Grand Banks 36. The route of this day led us along the coast to the 90 km distant Carlingford. That should have taken us about 6 hours, but due to the constant west wind and therefore rolling boat, we had to reduce the speed and the real duration of the trip was nearly 9 hours. After our rest day in Dublin, we left Dunleary around 10 in the morning after having a good breakfast. The sea was calm and the sky partly clear, but darker clouds in our direction north already indicated that we would get a weather change. We passed Bailey Lighthouse. The first lighthouse at Bailey was already built 1667, which shows how dangerous this rock sticking out into the sea is. The new lighthouse was then built nearer to the shore because the old one was sometimes obscured by fog. It was already completed in 1814 and the top reaches 41 meters above the sea. Since 1996 its operation is automatic, but still a lighthouse attendant does live at the site. "10 kilometers north of Dunleary, we passed the cliff of Howth Head. This is home to thousands of seabirds that nest in the nearly vertical cliff above the sea. Two and a half hours into our journey, we passed the impressive Rockabill Lighthouse. It is situated on a small island about 30 kilometers north of Dublin and 5 kilometers east of the Irish coast. This lighthouse was built in the years 1855 to 60 and ever since warns of the dangerous rock in the sea. The lights are 45 meters over the sea, while the tower itself is 32 meters height. Since 1918 it is also house of a foghorn. The weather had turned, and we encountered a constant wind from the west. Heavy grey clouds were hanging in the sky. The boat was rocking and rolling due to waves pushed up by the wind. I had a hard time to keep standing while at the helm, but when I watched back at my partner Anita, she was sitting at the saloon table eating quietly her lunch, as if there was no movement at the boat at all. It got about 6 o'clock in the evening when we finally reached the entrance to Carlingford Lough. It got its name from the Old Norse word Carlingfjordur, the fjord of the old woman, a reminder that in old days Vikings had visited and sometimes raided these shores. This Irish fjord is about 10 kilometers long and gives a safe haven due to its only about 1.5 kilometer wide entrance. This was probably a terminal moraine of the glacier in the Ice Age that formed it. The loch forms a natural border to Northern Ireland. Halfway into the loch we found the marina of Carlingford. It lies about 1.5 kilometers northwest of the small town. The marina offers good sanitary installations and a friendly restaurant with fine food. We were given an easy berth at the end of a floating bridge. It was a pleasant evening, with live music of a solo artist and a special evening effect as a rainbow appeared in the yellow shining clouds. After enjoying this evening, we planned our next trip to Bangor, a town and marina just out of Belfast. This journey will be covered in my next episode of our voyage from France to Norway. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe free of charge to my channel on YouTube and don't forget to press the like button. Goodbye until our voyage to Belfast.